Alright, we are back playing X-Men Legends after a long time. Um, but don't worry, don't worry. Alright. This should be the last episode because you know, uh, I did some looking and I believe this is the last mission. What a time to, uh, go out, you know? The last recording session being you know the first time being back to record after months is the last one. Just like me to save, just like me to wait so damn long just to get this to be the last episode. Like, of course I would stop right at the of course I would stop right before the last mission.
Hello, Shell.
What's up, Gambit?
Oh, just waiting round, taking it easy, waiting for word from big man Cyclops to tell us it's time to go save the world.
If you don't mind my asking, is everything all right between you and Rogue?
Ooh, that girl and me is like honey and a bee. We might be apart at times, but not for too long. Nespa.
See you later, Gambit.
Au revoir, Shell.
It's funny. I don't know if I've spoken to certain people around here or not, so either you'll be seeing a lot of conversations or you'll be seeing cuts to conversations I haven't had or just cuts straight to missions. Let's see which one you'll get.
Hello, Allison. It's good to see you.
Is Professor X doing any better?
He's fine now. All he needs is some rest.
That's good news. I feel a lot better now that he's back.
We all do, Allison. Professor Xavier is the heart and soul of the X-Men.
How was Shadow King able to brainwash Professor X?
Professor Xavier expended a lot of mental energy creating a portal for Emma and me to reach Illyana. That moment of weakness was all Shadow King needed to take over the Professor's mind.
So what happened when the X-Men beat those Astral X-Men in the Coliseum?
That was the same as destroying Shadow King's control. Professor Xavier saw things for what they truly were.
Did Professor X destroy Shadow King?
No. Professor Xavier would never kill unless he absolutely had to.
So Shadow King could come back to bother us again?
Yes. But I get the feeling that won't happen for a very, very long time.
I'll be back later, Jean.
See you then, Allison.
Allison, I'm glad you're here.
What's going on, Cyclops?
Just looking at some tactical charts. And, trying to come up with a plan for defeating Magneto.
The X-Men have battled Magneto before, haven't they?
Yeah, we fought Magneto many times. And I'm sure there are those who think we should kill him the next chance we get. Because he's never gonna change. But that isn't our job, Allison. The X-Men aren't a death squad.
Is there any way I can help?
Well, if you're willing, you'd be a major part of my current plan.
What can I do against someone like Magneto?
We need your ability to control solidified magma.
You mean rocks? What rocks do you need me to control?
The ones we're gonna fly the X-Jet through on our way to Asteroid M.
I thought that's why we got that gear from the Sentinel factory.
You'd be our insurance policy in case something goes wrong and asteroids are in places they shouldn't be.
Really? The team needs me?
Magma, you're the only one who can do it.
If it'll help the X-Men, I'd be proud to push them asteroids around. Thanks, Cyclops.
Thank you, Allison.
I mean, you are the only person that can possibly use to do that job. So you either do it or they're gonna be in a shit ton of trouble.
Hello, Allison. How are you faring today?
So do you think this equipment will work on the X-Jet?
I've had some difficulty calibrating the interfaces, but I believe everything should function satisfactorily.
If you're so smart, why didn't you build these devices yourself?
Young lady, am I to understand you're questioning my intelligence?
Well, you know, a lot of people are starting to talk.
About me? That's preposterous. Of course I could have created these devices, but there wasn't enough time.
Relax, Beast. I'm just having some fun with you.
Oh, well, of course I knew that. I was merely playing along.
Bye, Beast.
Goodbye, Allison.
Hey there, Pebbles. What's the good word?
I was just wondering what you're up to.
Giving Hank a hand installing the equipment we boosted from the Sentinel factory.
Is that new equipment going to work on the X-Jet?
Hank's a pretty smart animal. I think he's got it all figured out. Besides, if he's wrong, we'll all be dead before we know it.
Talk to you later, Wolverine.
Take her easy, kiddo.
All right, listen up, everyone. Our time is up. We have to make our move now, or things are gonna seriously deteriorate here on Earth. Beast, what's the status of the X-Jet upgrades?
With Wolverine's assistance, I have fully integrated the equipment we liberated from the Sentinel factory. By all appearances, the X-Jet should be able to reach Asteroid M. But getting inside Magneto's base could prove to be another matter entirely.
We'll cross that bridge once we get there. Jean, how's Professor X?
He's weak, but he's fine. He just needs a few days of rest.
I'm sure the Professor's not going to be happy about being left out on this next mission. But we have no choice. Our #1 priority is to reach Asteroid M and capture Magneto. Then we have to figure out a way to remove the asteroid shield from around the Earth.
Summers, you make it sound almost easy.
We all know it's going to be far from easy, Wolverine. But it's got to be done. The world is depending on us. Any questions? Okay, let's move out.
Locked, and we can't blast through because that would cause a hull breach. Somehow we need to get at the lock on the other side of the door. I could take possession of somebody inside to unlock the door, but they need to be weak-willed and open to suggestion. Wait, I sense Toad. Perfect.
Wait a tick. Isn't that airlock door supposed to be open? I'm sure I remember Mystique telling me that door was supposed to be kept open. Might as well take care of it. Ow! Not you bloody bunch of do-gooders again!
Goodbye. Now to find Magneto and stop him. Right. Really what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to switch out this team, because what the hell is this team? Alright, so I guess I don't have a choice but to have Emma Frost on the team, at least for now. That shit sucks, but, you know, whatever. Damn, already leveling up. Yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck what he was all about. I ain't never seen that man before, but he could not he was not allowed to live. But he is dropping health packs, and I do like that. Oh my god, I got caught with the other motherfucker. You know, of course I come back, though, after a long stint of not playing this game on the last mission, you know. That's just so great. I'm sure I won't have any problems. Not like I'm already facing some. Basically, what I've learned after, you know, going through and editing some of the other stuff, and I kind of bring this up then too, like, you know, earlier on. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, take long breaks in between recording sessions, you know, because I seem to get worse during those time periods. However, it's a little late, isn't it, you know? Who are you? We're the X-Men. Where can we find Magneto? I don't know, but I'm sure someone around here could tell you. Okay. Thanks for the help. Yeah, you dude, you reviving and teleporting? I don't like that. You gotta go. You're not supposed to be here. Can you tell us where Magneto is? I'd rather die. I mean, we could make that happen, but I'd rather, you know, we're just gonna move on. Act like you didn't say that. Hey, you're the X-Men. Where's Magneto? You have to travel further into Asteroid M. He's in the control center. Finally, one of you tells me some actual useful information.
X-Men. You just don't know when to quit, do you? If you had just let me take Allison in New York, life would have been so much easier. I only wanted her as a backup, in case we weren't able to free Magneto. She could have worked the Gravitron almost as easily as he could.
What's the Gravitron?
A device Magneto created to magnify his powers. It allowed him to move the asteroids around the Earth.
And Allison could use it?
Oh, yes. Given her ability to affect rock, she was a natural choice. But you had to be difficult and stop me from kidnapping her. And now, X-Men, it's payback time.
Right. I'm sure. No. I am sure this fight will be more difficult than the last time we fought her. That much is for certain, okay? Because I believe this time when we fight her, you know, she's actually got some more competent people around her than those fucking stupid lackeys in the first level. However, it's not like she changed her moveset. Now I just gotta get down there. So just you wait. Once I get down there, I'll raise hell. If she's even down here, I don't know. She might not be down here. Oh, got a key card. Like I said, she might not be down here, might be in the next portion. Oh, a Danger Room disc. Cool. Even though we're on the last level. Okay. Okay, y'all need to get out of my way now.
Keep the X-Men at bay.
Good luck. Motherfuckers act like they've been able to You know what? I'm not even gonna try to finish what I was gonna say. I stuttered so bad. It's not even worth it. So someone's bringing it back, and probably some motherfucker somewhere around here. I don't know where. But someone's doing it, and it's not. And I don't really appreciate it. It ain't you, because you're just a fucking jabron. An annoying jabron, but a jabron. Unless that dude's already been taken care of. I don't know. I didn't see him.
The X-Men must be stopped!
You know, you haven't done it yet. I will always be confused on why games will put, you know, collectible stuff, little secret stuff in the last mission, even though it's like, what am I supposed to do with this? I can't even look at it. I would have to play through the game again just to look at this item. Not saying that we've come across that stuff now, but I'm sure there is one or two around here. Because it's like, that's happened in multiple games. I've seen it happen in multiple games before. It's like, I can't even look at this. I would have to start the game over, okay? And I'm not going to do that, or at least I'm not going to do that for a while. At least that's how I work when I play video games. I don't like going back to a game as soon as I'm done with it. You know, give me time to process the game. Let me get tired of the game. Give me a breather. Then let me have the desire to come back. Like, oh yeah, I want to come back and play that game. I'm kind of fiending for it, you know? Okay, you just showed up out of nowhere. I was already in the room, walking in the room, and then you showed up.
Do not allow the X-Men to reach the control center!
It's gonna happen whether you like it or not, dude, so y'all might as well just move aside. Because not even you guys being revived is stopping us.
The X-Men can't be allowed any closer to the control center.
Bro, we're already here. You kind of already failed your mission, bro. We're already in the control center. We just haven't made it to where Magneto is in here yet. Which we're about to.
Warn Magneto. They're almost through.
Almost? We're already here, bro.
The Acolytes will prevail! Join us, X-Men, and rule over the humans like gods!
You know that's not gonna happen, man. It's too late. You're asking us to join you as we're getting closer to completing our mission, which is stopping you. It's like that. I feel like you're just seeing death approach you, and you're just like, man, you know what's crazy? Actually, you guys should join us.
X-Men! It's not too late to become members of the Brotherhood!
No. I feel like we're definitely in this, like, whichever door we go through here, it's boss fight time, so that's why they placed this save point here. Alright. Let's head through.
Greetings, children. Have you finally realized the truth and decided to join the Brotherhood?
Magneto, there's no need for this. Humans and mutants can learn to live together.
How predictable. You recite Xavier's rhetoric like a politician running for office.
If you could only see past your anger, you realize that Professor Xavier is right.
My judgment is not clouded by outdated morals and sentimental feelings toward lesser beings. I know that mutants are superior and should not be forced to live among humans, much less live in fear of them. You are wrong, X-Men. Very wrong. To try and force two completely different species to live together?
Yeah, okay, sir yaps a lot. We're sorry you feel that way, Magneto.
And I am sorry too, children. You would have made excellent additions to the Brotherhood. Pains me to destroy you.
Okay. Doesn't pain me, though. I'm gonna say this and watch me get my ass beat. However, his dudes are dropping a shit ton of health packs. See, I believe the fight goes, you fight Magneto in chapter, like basically in portions, and oh, he's got multiple resistances. A different member of the Brotherhood comes in, and you have to fight them. See, this time it's Magneto, or this time it's Mystique. But yeah, I'm definitely, well, I guess Sabretooth is also here again, but whatever, he doesn't have that much health. Hey man, could you stop doing that? I'm trying to beat your ass. God damn. That takes care of Magneto, but Sentinels are attacking Asteroid M. We have to stop them, or the hundreds of mutants here on the station are in some serious danger. Cool. Cool. Yeah. So, Magneto's fucking dead. So now we have to make our way and fight, you know, Sentinels and whatnot. Because they're still, you know, a problem. Hey! What are you guys doing? You know, we just beat your boss. So, you guys really don't have a job right now. You guys could kind of just give up. Or you guys could help us, because we're actually trying to, you know, at this point we're trying to help you guys, so you guys could just help us defeat, like, the Sentinels and stuff. Didn't it seem very anticlimactic the way that we just, like, defeated Magneto, and then it's like, alright, on to the next thing. Our main antagonist throughout the entire game, and we're just like, yep. Now on to the real problem, the Sentinels. Oh yeah, Magneto? Ah, fuck him. Like, I get, like, the Sentinels are a problem, but it feels like Magneto's playing second fiddle to the damn Sentinels. Like, if anything, they could have just made two different games if you wanted to, where one game the Sentinels are the problem, and then another game, you know, Magneto's the problem. Hey.
Thanks. I thought I was gonna die in there.
Havoc? Why are you locked up?
Turns out the Brotherhood doesn't like dissenting opinions. When I finally figured out that Scott was right about Magneto and tried to speak out about it, I wound up cooling my heels in here.
Glad you saw the light.
I'm ready to come back to the right side of the tracks, if you'll have me.
Havoc, we'd welcome the help. Now get the fuck out of my sight. Is that guy dying from the fire? It didn't look like it. It doesn't look like it, so maybe not. Yeah, I got you. Just stay out of the fucking fire. Yeah, I can see that the fire is killing you, so just stay out of the fire. That's kind of how that works. Asteroid M is dropping fast, and according to this console, it looks like it'll hit New York City. Of course it will.
Didn't Mystique say I could have used the Gravitron to move asteroids like Magneto did?
Yes.
Then couldn't I use the Gravitron to stop Asteroid M from hitting the Earth?
I guess, but I mean, it's only really hit in New York City, so I don't think most people would miss, but you know, hey, that's a great idea.
So what are we waiting for? Let's Let's find the Gravitron.
Right. So simple. Thanks for that. You know, if only we thought about it. Okay, dude, you guys don't need to be attacking us right now. There are bigger problems than just us. You really think right now is the perfect time to like be like, hey man, fuck you. The Sentinels are trying to kill you guys too. Not to mention, the whole fucking place is about to crash into Earth. So maybe our little interspecies, you know, problems, we can get over those real quick.
You cannot defeat the Acolytes.
Dude, seriously, it's not really the best time for that. Your whole fucking place is crumbling to the ground. You think it's the right time to go like, hey, my beliefs. You don't think it's a good idea to be like, you know what, these guys are probably my best chance of surviving this, so maybe I'll help them, you know, deal with these Sentinels. Otherwise, everyone I care for are gonna die. You guys, you bad guys, don't really make a whole lot of sense. Cool. I'm gonna pause because I'm going to level up right now, and we're gonna save. Now, here's the fun fact about this final level here. This is literally the last section. Once we get through this, it's credits. Because of this extraction point here where you can save and change out your team at any point, this makes this not exactly the most difficult thing in the world. Because anytime somebody dies, you just change them out. And as long as you defeat enemies and they drop, you know, stuff like, you know, credits and everything, you can just keep reviving people. And we're actually going to switch to, like, Wolverine right now, because holy fucking shit, dude. What's going on here is crazy, man. We might actually need to use it. The only... The only thing that might become a thing of, like, where that is a problem is if, of course, you know, everyone dies. Like, for instance, let's just change out. Because what the fuck was that, dude? We just got, you know, fucked up right there. Yeah, this is not, like... Plus side is, of course, like I said, you know, you have all that stuff. It does not mean that it's easy to deal with all of these Sentinels all at the same time. That most certainly is not what I'm saying. Because they're still, you know, extremely difficult. And they just keep coming. I mean, I don't think there's anything that I'm necessarily missing. Like, as far as what we need to do. Yeah, see? They're just gonna keep coming. These spider things are gonna start coming, and those fucking suck, you know, as we've already established before. Cool. So Wolverine's out. But, fortunately, we can kind of just position ourselves just right. Deal with them like this. Not the most entertaining way, but hey, this or repeatedly lose all your fucking guys to these bullshit Sentinels, especially these ones. Cool. Now that that one's done, you got some others. Now, But do I? All right, let's at least change out, you know, Wolverine's spot. Now let's go cheese the fuck out of the rest of these ones. Ooh. Guy doesn't like the cheese.
End of the line, X-Men. My plan is finally complete. Once Asteroid M obliterates New York City, humans will blame mutants and eradicate them from the face of the Earth. A cause I'm willing to die for!
How the fuck did he get that in here? They made a whole entrance for this thing. How did Magneto know he was gonna pull this shit in here? Yo! Yeah, Storm might fucking die. If we're being real, Storm might be fucking dead. Thank you guys for being human shields. Yeah, there we go. Hey, you know, man, I don't know what that shit does. I'm gonna have to change out some people. Oh wow, we're like doing barely any damage to this motherfucker. This is probably gonna take some time. Yeah, that didn't do shit. We're literally trying everything at this point. The way this motherfucker acted, it feels like he heard me when I said, "Oh yeah, you know, it isn't really that big of a deal, you know." Alright, first revive. What the fuck? Hey man. You can't be spawning these dudes in. Maybe it's because I pulled out Wolverine and it said, "Hey man, that's not fair!" We're working through them now. After we got some, you know, actually good person like Wolverine. Oh, I see. You see, he's got the thing on him. So if we go over there and we turn that off. We go, no. See, now he's got the multiple resistances on. Alright, Iceman, and we're just gonna bring back Wolverine. Why even pretend we're gonna bring somebody else back? Oh. Well, Nightcrawler immediately died. So I think I'm gonna bring probably Storm. Seems like a good idea. Alright, Wolverine, you got this. You got this. We got this. Come on! Yeah!
Kid, the Gravitron was built for Magneto. It could kill you.
That's a chance I'll have to take. Time to heat things up.
Whatever you're doing, it's working. Doing it, kid!
One last thing!
No, Allison! Wait!
Wolverine, what happened here?
Are you all right?
Allison! Allison, where are you? You had me scared there.
Hey, what's to worry? I'm an X-Man, remember?
Quite right. An exemplary job, Allison. In stopping Asteroid M, you not only saved New York City, but you prevented a war that would have cost countless lives. Your unwavering courage in the face of overwhelming odds has proven that you truly are an X-Man. For X-Men are the stuff of legend.
Enjoy your small victory, Xavier, for the age of apocalypse is nigh.
Welcome to RVN World News. I'm Deborah Owens. The mutant leader, Magneto, is still at large, but his long silence has led many to speculate he has discontinued all terrorist activities. In New York, cleanup is almost complete after the damage caused by Asteroid M's plunge to Earth. Surveys show that many New Yorkers attribute the rescue of Manhattan to a mutant group known as the X-Men. This is largely due to security tapes leaked to the media, showing the heroic efforts of the X-Men on Asteroid M. The X-Men also exposed illegal experimentation on humans at a Sentinel factory in Europe. This resulted in a shutdown of the factory and an inquiry into Operation Vigilance, which financed the covert activity. General William Kincaid, head of Operation Vigilance, is now in custody and awaiting trial for crimes against humanity. While in New York, the president blasted Operation Vigilance and commented, "If we are to move forward as a culture, we must learn to understand one another, human and mutant alike." The president closed his speech by commending the X-Men's efforts. I'm Deborah Owens for RVN World News. Have a pleasant evening.
By the way, did you like the Apocalypse? I just want to say I really like the Apocalypse cameo there, where he just basically goes, "I will see you guys in X-Men Legends 2, Rise of Apocalypse." But this is crazy, because this is the end of the, series. This is the last of the two first series that was started on the channel, and they're both done now. And I haven't really planned out what to record next for the channel. I mean, I have ideas. I'm starting to write down more ideas for what to do and what to record, but as for right now, I haven't really started to work on that stuff right now. And yeah, for me, finishing this it's special for me, because I don't know if I brought it up at some point in the recording, but the reason why we started doing this series specifically was because I started my journey on YouTube on a channel that no longer exists, and I was doing LPs, and the first game I decided to do was this game, and I never got to finish it. I finally was able to finish it on a recording, so that was something that is, it means something to me, finally being able to do this. It's like a chapter, that first chapter of, what I left undone, what I left unfinished on my first channel is finally finished. As I sign off, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next series, whatever that is. However, I have about 8 episodes now to edit before you even see this. Like, I'm recording this now, but I'm just now starting to edit episode 4 of this series, just so that way you have a lineup of how long of how long it's been since I've actually recorded this. Episode 10 by this point has been recorded for months. That was the last episode I recorded, and it had been months since then. But I'm spending too much time here. This is getting too sappy for just, this, and I'm starting to ramble. So anyways, I'll see you in the next video, series, whatever it is, whatever that might be. So I'll see you then.